welcome back to Panjita's Corner. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to make a beef green chili. And for this recipe, you're going to need about 3 pounds of the beef chuck roast. You're going to need 10 Anaheim peppers, 3 jalapenos, 1 onion, the other half is chopped, 4 tomatillos, 4 garlic cloves, 2 whole, 2 chopped, 3 tablespoons of flour, 3 guajillo chilies, which I'm going to put on the blender. You're going to need some cumin, tomatillo, oregano, bay leaf, salt, pepper, and olive oil. So here I have my meat. I went ahead and washed my meat and I cut it in large cubes. So we're going to start by adding our salt. Some cumin. Okay, we're gonna add some thyme. Add some oregano. So I like to get a bunch. Put it in my hand. Crush it. Okay, and this is the guajillo chilies that I put on the blender. Take it. Okay, go ahead and season the meat on the other side. Do this way. Okay, so we're going to do the same on the other side. You're going to start with your salt, do your pepper. You're going to do cumin. You're going to do some thyme. And then you're going to grab your guajillo. Save this, okay? Because we're gonna go ahead and eat the rest, okay? Don't throw it away. Okay, so here I have my pot, and we're gonna start by adding olive oil. What we want to do is we're gonna go ahead and sear our meat. We don't want to cook it. We're just gonna sear our meat. Olive oil, and we're gonna start by searing our meat. So what we want to do, we want the meat to get that nice color. So we're going to sear our meat. So what we're going to do, we just want it to get like a nice caramelize on each side. Okay, so once you see that the meat has seared like this, you're going to turn them around one by one. So we want to make sure we seared the other side. Okay. Get that nice here on one side, turn it around. We're going to cook the other side. Remember, we're not cooking our meat. We just want to make sure we get that nice caramelized. Okay, remember, we're not cooking our meat. So once you see that there's no longer pink and you see a nice caramelized on the meat, now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add 9 cups of water. So here I have 6. and then 3 more. So we have 9 cups of water. We're gonna be adding our onion, 2 bay leaves,
We gotta find the keys, man.
and then 2 garlic cloves. So we're gonna go ahead and cover this and cook this for about 3 hours, and in an hour we're gonna go ahead and check it to see how the water is doing. So we're just gonna cook it in about temperature medium to low. So this is about 4. Cook it for 3 hours, and in an hour we're gonna come back and check. Okay guys, so it's been an hour that the meat has been cooking. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because the water has evaporated, I'm gonna go ahead and add more water. So this is 4 cups of water that we're gonna add, and we're gonna still let it cook for about an hour and a half, and then we'll come back and check on it. Okay. Okay, so while the meat is cooking, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start roasting our Anaheim peppers. So we're gonna put all of our peppers in here. Our tomatillos in there too.
Put on my phone, alright?
This one, we're gonna save it, so only roast 2 and save this one, okay? Because we're gonna need it, so we're gonna... Okay, so just make sure to start flipping your Anaheim pepper so they start roasting. But when your tomatillos are done, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put them in the blender. You're gonna put all 4 of them. As well as your jalapeno. Just make sure to remove the stem on there. Put it in here. And then these ones, we're gonna put them in a baggie so that way we can make them sweat. And we're gonna peel off the skin, and then that's gonna go in the blender too. So once you see that your Anaheim peppers have roasted really good, you're gonna go ahead and put it in this baggie, and just wanna close it. That way they can start sweating, because we're gonna peel off the skin. So as soon as they're done, put them in the baggie, let them sweat for a little bit, and then we're gonna peel off the skin. Okay? So here I have the 2 jalapenos, the 4 tomatillos, and I have the Anaheim peppers in here. I'm gonna let them sweat a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and peel out the skin and all the seeds.
Oh, there.
And this one, we're gonna go ahead and chop it up in pieces, okay? Okay, so you wanna go ahead and, again, just peel all of this off. As you guys can see, it's coming out fast. So you take it all out. Okay, you peel it, and then you cut it in here. You just want to remove all the seeds. Okay, and you put it in there.
Sorry.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to mix this. Do not add water. It's just all the Anaheim peppers, the jalapeno, and the tomatillos. We just want to mix it up a little bit. That's it. Do not overmix it, okay? Do not overmix it. This is all you need. Okay, so you do not want to overmix it. You want to make a paste. So this is fine. Don't overmix it. So you're going to be getting a thick sauce, and this is what we need, okay? Okay, so it's been 3 hours. So as you guys can see, the meat is already done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just start removing the meat.
How much do you have now?
I'm putting it in the tray because we're about to shred this meat.
That means you keep doing.
So take all this meat out.
Jump. Jump.
So you guys can see how the meat is falling apart. So that is when the meat is done. Okay. Here we have the meat. We're gonna go ahead and start shredding this meat, and then this, we're gonna strain this. Okay. So here I drain all the broth, and then we're gonna go ahead and use this broth, but this, we're gonna go ahead and throw it away. Keep your broth, because this is what we're gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shred the beef. So you can just begin shredding your meat, and just make sure to remove any of the excess fat that you see, like right here. That's gonna go in the trash, okay? Okay. So here we have our onion, our 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 garlic, our leftover guajillo, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 jalapeno. We have chicken broth, that's about 4 cups. We have our chili sauce, and then we have our meat that was shredded. And we're gonna go ahead and use the same pot that we used. And we're gonna start by adding our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And start by sauteing our onion first. This is half of an onion. We're gonna be adding our 2 garlic. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add just half of our sauce. So we're just gonna add half of this. Okay. So there goes half of it. You're gonna go ahead and start mixing this. You're gonna take your 3 tablespoons of the flour, and we're gonna go ahead and pour it in there. Okay. Just mix it. So you're gonna start noticing that it creates like the paste. The sauce is gonna get thicker, and that's good because that's what we want. Okay, so you wanna make sure that, okay. So once this is, take 1 cup of your broth, and then you're gonna pour it in there. So now you're gonna add the rest of your broth, which is about 4 cups. All in there.
I'm using some bandages. No, who's spectating?
And then here,
The people like.
now you're gonna be adding
Oh no, they stopped.
the rest of your sauce. Okay, so now to the sauce, we're gonna be adding the same seasonings that we added to our meat, which is salt, pepper, the chili flakes, cumin, thyme, oregano. Okay? So we're gonna start with our salt. Okay. Now we're gonna add our pepper. We're gonna be adding a little bit of cumin. A little bit of thyme. And I'm gonna add a little bit of oregano. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna add the rest of our chili flakes. That's why I told you guys not to throw it away. Okay. I'm gonna mix this. Okay, you're gonna mix this around. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes and you're gonna notice that the sauce is getting thick. And now at this point, you're gonna go ahead and add your 1 jalapeno. We're gonna mix this in. Okay, I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our meat. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your meat and you're gonna dump your meat. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and cover it and let it, you're gonna lower the temperature to low, and then you're gonna let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So we're gonna check on the meat. It's been 30 minutes and this is the meat. Not only does it smell delicious, but look at that. Look at that meat. So good. And you can just pair it with some frijoles, some rice, some tortillas, and you're good. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.